Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Nick Wright takes a dig at Zay Flowers. Look, so we know who Nick Wright is. The guy that can smell any problem coming his way. And he's a KC fan. Now, I don't mind a guy being, a very big fan of his team. I'm a big fan of the Ravens. And Lamar's my guy, right? So I don't got a problem with that, right? I do not. But this man is borderline delusional. And look, I get it. The Kansas City Chiefs are two-time champions. They have a two-time league MVP on the team. I get why, the amount of pride and stuff that comes along being a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Saying all of that, this man said Rashee Rice is better than Zay Flowers. Oh. Bro, no, it's nasty work out here, guys. Nasty work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio, and then we're going to break this down. Because this is comical to me. This is comical. And I'm going to give you my reasons why certain things are the way they are. So let's do this.
The question people had was about the receivers. Brew, I think, said Mahomes should demand a trade or something. Really dark. It was bad. I mean, they were doing them wrong. But what if I were to tell you they have one of the best rookie wide receivers in the league? And, nobody's worried about Baltimore. Why? Because they have Zay Flowers. Our guy's better.
Really?
No, he's not. Let's see the numbers.
He's not.
Let's see the numbers.
Greg, don't let this happen.
Let's see the numbers. No,
Greg,
wait a second.
don't let this happen.
Don't entertain this.
Thank you.
Wait a second.
Okay, thank you.
Hold on. I'm just curious, guys.
Unbelievable.
I'm just curious, guys.
Stats without context.
5 touchdowns to 2. More yards per catch. Yes, Zay right now has him in total yards, but he's also played one extra
He also
game.
had a rushing touchdown,
yards,
so make
total
that
receptions.
3.
Okay, so add that.
And he's got Lamar Jackson throwing to
This is a dig atLamar.
Well,
that seems like
I
a
wouldn't roll
stinging
that one
No,
out.
I mean,
MVP.
we all know Lamar's not as good of a passing quarterback.
That's a lie. Or whatever.
Kansas City had Zay. Oh, exactly.
So that's okay. So that to me is the where we fundamentally disagree. And I think Zay Flowers is excellent. But I also have been telling you guys all year that I think Rashee Rice is excellent. And going
Would you
to
trade? The GM calls up.
I don't think either team would do the trade. I don't think either team would do the trade. I don't think either team would do the trade.
Oh, that's a lie.
That's
a lie.
That's also as the Chiefs' at best number 2 option. In Rashee Rice, and Zay now needs to be Baltimore's number 1 option.
Okay, that's true.
And so, yes, of course the offense is going to be fine. It was always going to be fine. I believe.
Bruh, so that's what he said. All right, that's the whole clip. Nick Wright, just move your nose a little to the left so I can look at you directly in the face. Oh! So I can slap the mess out you. Bruh! Nah. This has to be addressed. Because this is what happens when you have stats without context. Let me explain. So, Zay Flowers has had, and I'm using context, a 60-yard touchdown wiped off of his resume. Why? A phantom call, which would have added a touchdown and 60 more yards. On top of that, Rashee Rice is yet to have a game like how the Steelers game, like how Zay had for the Ravens, meaning the drops. And look, I know that they're leading the league in drops, but they're also one of the top league in attempts. That's called context, right? You didn't see him bring up Tank Dell, right? So by their mantra too, because Rashee Rice has more touchdowns and stuff like that, they're saying it's an indictment on Lamar. So I could make the argument that the quarterback for the Texans is a better passing quarterback than Patrick Mahomes because his rookie receiver is blowing all the rest of them out of the water. And Tank Dell isn't even his number 1 option. Heck, I could make the argument that he's not even his number 2 option. So you gotta go, it's because Lamar is a much less passing quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. So you try to take a dig at Lamar. No, let's be real about something real quick, right? The Ravens are the best rushing unit in the league, and that's without Lamar doing all the QB direct snaps and all type of stuff like that, like the QB like designed runs, right? Okay. Saying all of that, if a team can run the ball as good as the Ravens do, they're going to run the ball. You know why? Because it cuts down on mistakes. It cuts down on turnover-worthy plays. I will say, listen, Patrick Mahomes and Lamar are the two best players in this league, and I've been saying this for years. Patrick Mahomes when you go against him, as good as he's been, everybody gets the dropsies when they go against him. Every cornerback will have the ball in their hand, and they drop every single pick. He's had one of the highest turnover-worthy plays in the entire league for the last 4 years, and it's not even close. The difference between him and a lot of the other guys is the cornerbacks hold on to the ball when it's the other guy. And I'm not talking about, it's because he throws it hard. No, the ball will be right here, and they'll catch it and be like, And if you don't believe me, look up those stats. That's something that he can smell coming his way, right? So, look, I get it, right? You're gonna big up your team. You're gonna say certain stuff, but let's be real. Kansas City would make that trade in a heartbeat. They're not keeping Rashee Rice to over Zay Flowers. That's not happening. They would be like, what? We're gonna give us who for who? Buy Rice. Put some curry on that rice. I'm dead serious with you, and it's not even. It shouldn't even be an argument. It should not be an argument. It shouldn't be. Zay is in a run-first offense. If you take the Steeler game, the targets that he had, the drop touchdowns in that game, you take the phantom call that he had the last 2 games ago, right? Bro, that's an additional 200 yards. Zay should be at 800 yards right now. Easy. With an additional 2 or 3 touchdowns. Now, is he growing? Yes, he is growing. But Zay Flowers, I think they're not even using him correctly. You have to understand something. Andy Reid puts his players, his playmakers, in the best situations possible to make plays. He's been doing it from he was in Philly. He was doing it, and he brought it all the way over to Kansas City. He was doing it when Alex Smith was the quarterback. People seem to forget that. That's called context. Alex Smith with Andy Reid had a top 3 offense in the entire league. Alex Smith, the check down king. The man was the emperor of the check down. The emperor. When he walked in, he was like, hear ye. The check down bestoweth first downs. I'm dead serious with you. That's what it was. So, with that being said, keeping everything in context, we're looking at a player being a player. Come on now, bruh. Stop the cap. That's the same argument people had when guys were having a little more yards than A.J. Brown when he was on Tennessee. He's in a run-first offense. The offense was predicated around Derrick Henry. And I kept telling people, A.J. Brown is disgusting. He's not getting, even though he's getting opportunities and receptions and targets, they're not the same targets and opportunities in a spread-out offense with a guy that's saying, listen, we're looking to pass the ball a certain way. You know what I mean? We're trying to get you on one-on-one matchups to take all. And look, he got a lot of one-on-one matchups in Tennessee, but that was the safety comes down to stop, and we're just going to chuck the ball up to you, and then you come down to make a play. That was it. There was no extra. There was no flash to it. It was guts, grime. This is meat and potatoes. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. So that's why I try to tell people, you got to keep context in these. Just reading off stats do not tell the whole story. That's why the NFL's become so convoluted with these stat people. I ain't going to make fun of some of them because, some of them take it real, bad, and I don't want to disrespect nobody. But it's diluted sports because over-analytics have analytically helped diminish the product. It has. It just has. It has. You need context behind all of those things. Just because a quarterback has more passing yards doesn't mean he's a better quarterback. How many 5,000 passing yard seasons has Aaron Rodgers had? Go check it. How many 4,500 passing yards has Aaron Rodgers had? How many QBs historically you're going to put over him? How many of those has Drew? Would you put Drew Brees over Aaron Rodgers? Would you put Phillip Rivers over Aaron Rodgers? Because they've had 4,900 passing yard seasons, 47. Drew Brees has 50, 52, 55, all type of numbers. See what I'm trying to say? Context. But whatever. What do you guys think? Right? Matter of fact, I already know what most of y'all are going to think because this is predominantly Raven channel. But let me know what you think down in the comment section. Do you think Rashee Rice is even close to Zay Flowers? And do you think Zay Flowers is even being used to the highest level of his potential? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. But as always, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like and subscribe. Oh man, y'all don't realize how much that helps out the channel and the building and getting the information and the videos out to other people and new watchers. So please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to be up to date to all the newest content. And also, if you would like to get more content, try it out. We have a Patreon that's up. It's 3 tiers, right? Go ahead, support it. It's pretty good. And it's going to get better as time progresses and stuff like that. And you get access to a lot of different things. And if you just want to donate to help with equipment and stuff like that, because that's how we've gotten all of our equipment, from donations. Bottom of the screen is a QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App is located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This show's not just signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.